This is why Sonic Dream Team is a step in the right direction. I just finished playing Sonic Dream Team all the way through, but we're going to talk about Sonic Dream Team and why it was a step in the right direction, so you don't want to miss out on today's video. Talking about Sonic Dream Team, first what we are going to talk about is the renders of Sonic Dream Team. If you don't know what renders are, basically is no character models. The renders of this game look absolutely phenomenal. Typically, modern Knuckles renders tend to look very bad, and the same thing can be said about all renders in modern Sonic games that are 3D. Aside from Sonic Dream Team, I also personally believe the Sonic Prime renders of the characters looked very great as well. Sonic Dream Team definitely gets an A+ when it comes to the renders of these characters. Talking about the ships inside of Sonic Dream Team, which would be the relationships between the characters. Team Sonic and Sega did this on purpose.
It's what Guardians do, right?
Handsome one, isn't he?
Sure, but he's such a brute.
If we take a look, very similar to Sonic Adventure 2, where Knuckles and Rouge have the same abilities, being gliding in air as well as climbing walls. Sonic and Amy typically also ship together. You have very similar abilities, such as the homing attack as well as being able to dash through rings and things of that nature. Same thing Tails and Cream, which are typically shipped together as well, both have the same abilities. With flying, it's clear that these characters typically are shipped together in the fandom, and it looks like that is something that's inside of this game. Now, they're not officially dating, however, there are certain scenes, especially with Knux Rouge, which is, by the way, is my favorite. There are scenes where Rouge, even the new character Arium, teased Knuckles, which I thought was absolutely cool. Sonic Dream Team was a good attempt on being emotional, just like Sonic Adventure 2 and Sonic X Era. If you remember, the story and the lore of Sonic X and Sonic Adventure 2 was extremely dark because of the lore and the backstory of Shadow the Hedgehog. I mean, literally Maria got shot to death in the story of Sonic Adventure 2 and Sonic X. However, Sonic X 4Kids dub, they basically nerfed it into being Maria was taken away by the government. But of course, all of that in a different video. So Sonic Dream Team, you could tell that they were attempting to go in a certain direction with the story, a dark direction of Arium and her possibly being banished. We all like to think that it's much deeper than that, but of course, to each their own. Every person can take it how they will. Comparing the storyline of Sonic Dream Team to something like Sonic X Japanese version or Sonic Adventure 2, there is basically still no comparison. However, this feels like it's a step in the right direction. As you know, Sonic 06 was the reason why Sonic Team and Sega never went the dark direction with their stories, instead went a comedy direction, of course, with Sonic, and away from a darker or deeper story.
Talk about low-budget flights, no food or movies. I'm out of here. I like running better.
Hey, Tails, you missed the BBBE.
Huh?
Best boss beating ever.
As you know, Sonic 06 basically was a catastrophe of a story, and that is the last time Team Sonic or Sega went a dark direction because of the very big controversy of Sonic basically making out with a human Princess Elise. So to see content like this, Sonic Dream Team, even Sonic Frontiers, and the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog all feel like a step in the right direction. It feels like Team Sonic and Sega are trying to get comfortable with today's times and seeing what they can and what they cannot get away with. Had the Sonic fans not complained about Sonic 06, or it got the controversy that it did, we would still be seeing the stories that the true Sonic fan wants. So what does this mean for the future of Sonic the Hedgehog franchise? As I said earlier, it feels like Team Sonic and Sega are seeing what they can get away with, as Sonic Dream Team, even Sonic Frontiers, and the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog feel like they're a step in the right direction. They're not entirely there just yet. However, for the future of Sonic content, I can only hope that they will go in the direction I truly want as a Sonic fan. However, I cannot guarantee exactly that will happen because they do surprise us with quite questionable stuff, if I'm being honest. However, the gameplay of Sonic Dream Team was very good. I had no complaints or issues about that. It does feel very mobile game-esque, even though I played it on my MacBook, which is an actual, computer, instead of playing on my phone. At the same time, it doesn't feel like a mobile game, because if you compare it to Sonic mobile games such as Sonic Dash Plus, those are actual mobile games and feel nothing but like a mobile video game. And Sonic Dream Team honestly leans more in the direction of an actual full-fledged AAA video game. Sonic Dream Team is literally the only reason why I am paying for an Apple Arcade membership. And by the way, guys, if you want to learn how to get an up to a 3-month free trial of Apple Arcade so you can play Sonic Dream Team, and again, this is absolutely free, you don't have to pay a penny for this, definitely click on the video above or on the end cards.